All right, so today you guys are going to be taking your dystopian novel that you are reading in a small group and you are going to make a reading calendar. So this is going to show the days that we have in class to read. The book has to be completed prior to this day. So this day we are discussing the end of our book. We are not reading on this day, okay? And we're beginning on the 30th. Every Tuesday and Thursday are going to be lit circle time. It does not mean that we're not ever going to be meeting with them on those, but just on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to have designated group time to look at different elements and discuss our books. So, what you're going to do today is in your groups, you're going to figure out what your reading schedule is going to be. And on here, it's going to say the pages or the chapter numbers that you will be reading each day. Do not just say, oh, we're going to have completed to this point by the end of the week. No, no, no. You need to know every day what the group is going to be responsible for reading. So the easiest way is going to be looking at how many pages total your book is and counting up the days and dividing it by that number. As a group, you're going to want to decide, do we want to include the weekends or do we want weekends for catch up? Again, your book has to be completed by this date. So this date you're going to start with the last page. You're going to figure out how many pages or chapters you're going to read each day. Now, as you're flipping through your book, if you have chapters that are relatively equal in length, maybe that's what you're going to do. And you're going to say, oh, we're going to read chapter 1 on these 2 days and chapter 2 on this day and then chapter 3. So you may want to go through not just the page numbers, but also the chapters. So I started with the total amount of pages. I have decided for me, I'm only reading on Mondays through Fridays, and I'm going to use the weekends as catch ups. So I need to read 17 pages every single day. So what I did is I started with my last day. I put the total pages and then I minus 17. And then I just said the day before, I'm going to be 1 page ahead, minus 17. 1 page ahead, minus 17. So every day I'm reading about 17 pages. And as I go all the way back down, the first day I have to read 1 extra. Okay, so every day it's going to say what pages or chapters you will read. So as I go back through here, I may want to look up and see what chapters are associated with it. And if there is any like natural break, maybe I might have to read 1 extra page. You could also do chapter numbers as well. But it has to show on that day what you and your group are expected to read so that the next day we all know, okay, we have agreed that we will have read pages 1 through 35 by this day. You're going to cut this out and you're going to glue it into your notebook when you and your group are done.